What the hell? Okay. Let's go.
All right, let's get in the game.
So now, okay, let's go for the game. We need to start that thing.
Come back with us next week for
Yeah.
another episode. of
Oh,
Troubleshooting
I didn't know.
Computer.
Do you want to be really hard on me and so I go on easy, or do I go to my true level, which is too easy?
No, I think we should play easy. Like we're not like. I think we're brave enough.
You?
Am I brave enough?
Yeah.
I mean, you were the one telling me you're really ready for this. It's just
I wasn't ready.
for this, like,
I'm
you
just.
know?
Let's play.
All right.
Suit up, buddy.
All right,
Just,
all right.
Show us what you've got.
All right. Let's go for it.
So at first we just put easy and normal mode when the first version on the first version of the game, and Jeff, our writers,
Yeah, slow hands.
just decide to change it to just to be in the mood of the game where everything is so hard on the player.
Yeah, try to play with the pride of the player to make them die or hurt them.
Oh, thank you, Atarius. Again, it's you.
Yes,
Alright.
please stop stalking. I thought that's. Did you even like the first version?
Yeah, I did. Look at that. But I didn't even put a module.
Yeah,
module.
that's
That's
why I'm
just
like, this
how
is-
bad I am.
You should.
Yeah, like this is
Oh,
a terrible
come
start.
on. Yeah, this is not a terrible start. This is pretty much a speed run. It's what I'm choosing to do.
It's a speed run. Okay?
Yeah.
It's how fast can we get back to the new game level?
That's because I'm way too good for that.
You're like Horatio if he put on a wig. Wow, that is a very odd thing to tell anyone. So
What'd you say?
apparently that's what you look like.
Okay.
You should leave one of your heroes in the room that is.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So which one should I take to go in front of the?
Elise is fine.
Elise, you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's gonna kill them.
All right.
Otherwise, Abba's gonna have to go back all the time. I think you have enough industry to drop the second module.
I'll go for it. Let's go for food, science. What do I take?
I think food is fine if you've got production and industry generator in the first slot.
Yeah, should go for that. Yeah.
You should keep opening doors in the same area because otherwise.
Oh.
Wow.
Good idea. Okay.
Yeah, and I forgot the
All
one.
bad ideas.
Oh
This is
no.
one.
Okay, we're good. They're not spawning.
You're bad.
Yeah, I'm good. It was all planned.
Do you think you told me you were good at this?
I'm not. This is not the same thing.
I think you just find the dude in the.
Yeah. I
in the-
found the dude. So I found the death.
Oh wow.
It's a very rare.
Yeah, that's really rare.
Is it really
Maybe
rare?
because it's.
Oh no, it's asking for science.
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
right.
So you have special object items in this merchant.
What does the special item on the left?
Yeah.
Don't even remember.
I think it's something that prevents you from dying or something. Can you mouse
yeah.
it?
No.
The first
Oh yeah,
one is-
time of
yeah,
sand.
exactly.
Yeah, time of sand. If you equip it and you die, you just come back. That's pretty much it,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know that you can read this. We can't. It's
You
way
can't,
too
you can't
tiny.
read it.
But you
Okay.
have to-
So this ancient artifact is filled with sand that flows upward. The note reads, "In case of death, break glass and inhale." Yeah,
You
that's
have-
pretty much
You
it.
have to keep it on your character to get more health point when you died. So don't
Oh,
change
okay.
it every turn.
Okay. And what can I get with this?
I think it's
Trick or treat.
random.
Random stuff.
Yeah, I can't
Like
really
it's
remember.
random weapon or random
Like-
equipment. It's basically I think the cost is like an average of the cost of a merchant for any of the items. So basically you could get something that is worth a little less than this or a little more.
So do I go for it?
I
mean,
don't know because it's a science merchant. So if you use it and you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have any science generator.
Ah, and I said I
maybe
was
it's not
speed running. This is not a speed run at all.
well, yeah, but that's because you're trying not to die in the.
All right, I was.
Right?
I knew what you were gonna say. That's not nice. All right, can I light this thing up? So Tesla module.
Take
I would have taken that
Tesla.
one. Tesla.
I like the Tesla. It's more of an end-game thing. I would keep my science to research the advanced generators. I think it's a bit.
It's not
Yeah.
a generator. It's a land
Yeah,
module.
it's the land module, but I would like just
I don't have any dust.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's because you're not playing in easy mode. Welcome to the big boys club. Do you want to drop a couple of turrets maybe to defend yourself?
Yeah, we
from
could.
the,
I could on this place because
from the inevitable
Pretty much.
onslaught.
I don't. I
You
know.
got a lot of food as well. You could level up your.
Yeah, let's go for that. Also, yep. About our lease.
It is.
Yeah, probably these.
You really like her, don't
Yeah.
I, I mean, you'll need Upbot to be like level 4, I think, or 5 to unlock the operating, so it's not really worth it. Whereas she can really have a lot more punch if she's level 2.
Yeah, and I won't be operating on this game. There's no reason for it to do that. It's like it would be a bit. I don't know.
A bit wise is what
A
you
bit.
mean, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It's too wise for me. It's not my kind of gameplay. All right. So what do we got here?
Well, a wave on the left.
Yeah. Oh, and
they're
they're
angry.
they are. That's all right. It's all,
I got a new item. Most great.
yeah. I just give it to a bot.
You know that you can use a bot and put it in a dark room to avoid the monster spawn because he can't operate right now, so you can just have one character in
All right.
a
So I
room
just
to-
take Elise. Elise is enough. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
If I have a wave.
In some situations it could be really useful.
Okay. So he's gonna get some spawning. Very good. All right. I just don't want him to die. So I'm
Yeah.
in there. Let's stay here. Oh, there's one that got away.
Yeah.
And at least
That's one
not
is
great
very-
shape, you know? So yeah, he's smashing it.
I'm smashing my module. I'll smash my module. So this is my first game in easy, which is the right way to do a stream.
Exactly, you know, just
but-
like put the odds against your.
Yeah,
It's
it's
more
fine. It's
exciting,
totally
right?
fine.
So you don't have any industry to,
I can
pierce some module in your choke point?
No, I don't. I can put something here. Yeah. Don't you see my industry? You don't?
Oh, it's fine.
Prisoner pod.
Yeah. Let's go for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Do I go full prisoner
No, no,
pod?
no, no.
And this is.
like a couple would be way more than enough. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
only
don't
surprised you
know.
need some for the first.
I don't. You make me scared now. I'm scared because of the easy mode.
Well, you make me scared because you're taking way too many risks.
But that's the way the game should be played, isn't it?
No, the game
I'm
is gonna
asking
take
for
the.
a game dev.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's the way.
It's the way. Thank you. So I'm approved now. So which way do I go?
well, there's only left and up. So,
And alright, just
have you put any module in the room where your heroes are? currently?
There's 3 of them.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let's open maybe like we should really try and light up the one on the right
Yeah. This one.
because it's a dead end, so this way it would be secure. So I think we'll just have to
Maybe I could just.
clench our butt until we actually get enough dust to open it to light it up.
All right. So I go. Do I go? Let's go top. I think. I'm gonna live up by here. All right. This game is about taking less risk as possible. You
Oh,
don't.
you
You,
got-
you
you
don't
got
know.
wave.
That's the
Yeah,
right
grab
way
up,
to do
grab
stuff.
up butt and
Yeah.
and back.
That's the right way to do it. All right. Oh no, that's still people now. I'm gonna keep it here. Keep it here. Do we have 2 doors here? Which is a bit
So Twitch chat, we're gonna take your bets right now. Are we gonna clear the first level?
heavy. Are we?
I
Oh
put
yeah.
our odds at maybe 45%.
45.
Are they gonna spawn behind me?
More 60.
No
Yes,
way.
They can spawn behind you, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Maybe you just
I
missed
forgot
them,
about
you
that.
were just like in the dark.
I don't have that much attack power.
So you can now light up the room all the way on the right.
Yeah.
So you should.
So I did it, and I should put a module on.
What turn? What turn is it?
11.
11. I don't think you should put a module. You're not gonna get much out of it, but you have enough food to level up again.
All right. So do I go for Elise again?
Yeah, I guess she gets an active skill. That's pretty good. It's a tanky ability, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, she seems to tank quite a lot, but she doesn't do much DPS. That's, I don't know. That's might be just something.
Yeah, no,
I've seen.
she's the tank, so that's
Yeah.
what she does.
I think you guys have some question in the
Is it
chat.
not manage the risk for the less risks? Okay, there is a. So if I'm gonna put this back into English, is this not managing risk to take less risky options? Yes, but this is not the way we play here. We say we do things and we do some other things for the whole for the whole pleasure of the sole pleasure of being.
And I don't want you guys to think that they are at the same level as me. They're way better than me. This is one of the reasons why I'm here and why they are there. Because like
you're just making me scared, man. I don't want to
why?
die.
I know it's scary, but it's just the way to do it.
Did you equip the mil-spec bracelet?
No, I
for anyone?
didn't do. Yeah, I did it. It was on a bot.
You shouldn't, because he's not the one fighting much.
See, that's the kind of thing. That's. I'll stop saying that. It's just intentional, which isn't at all. So okay, let's open some door again.
Right. Let's
There's so much darkness. Like
let's get.
I'm gonna get rushed by this side.
Well, you could put. I think you have enough maybe towers
To defend here?
Yeah.
So let's put
so
up
you
bar
can
here.
probably put up
Okay.
bar in this room, yeah.
Yeah, we play on easy.
So yeah, you're saying that the reason Endless Space is the best game is actually that it is the only one with Horatio. Well, if you've paid attention to the comic that we have released with Horatio, you would have learned that actually Horatio was, did definitely have a part to play in the events of Dungeon of the Endless. This is how he acquired his cloning technology. So really, I think all the poor heroes making a great sacrifice really have an enormous role to play in the ascendance of the Horatio Empire, because no Elise dying because Aito is putting her in
No. She's not dying. It's controlled.
it's controlled.
It's controlled. It's not controlled at all.
Use your skill.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, I can use my skill, you're right. It's a bit late anyway. Oh, they passed through, but I got some checkpoints.
But
Wow.
he's right.
How long do you have
can't
to wait for
play
Turtle?
Yeah, you
Horatio
can play
in this
Horatio.
game, but
Yeah.
I think he's somewhere in some material of the game. Maybe
I could put some
trailer or things
defense,
like
yeah.
that.
I need some
think
help
we
for that.
actually-
No.
Something's falling down.
What's happening behind you?
I don't know.
I think he just.
This is gonna be the best
Oh,
stream
green
ever.
screen.
My
So,
green
yeah.
screen is falling.
The green screen behind
Alright.
Atto is.
Just give me a couple of seconds.
I think this should happen on stream. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it should have been on stream. Alright, if it falls down, it's alright anyway.
It's not like we can read the turn counter behind you anyway, so it's not much use.
It's good. We're good. Alright, I'm gonna put some prisoners here.
Not sure.
Only
It's,
okay.
It's it's the end of the level. So.
Yeah, it's the end of the level. Stop spending your stuff. Just start stocking up, I think.
It's the too easy thing that comes back to. Alright, yeah. But do you think that's enough of a choke point?
No, I think you've got enough here.
Alright. So, can one of you guys come off and put this thing up? No, it's fine.
You want us to pull this off? No.
It's gonna fall down anyway.
Yeah,
so.
we're not removing our microphones. Man. This is like highly technical and very sensitive stuff.
Yeah, right.
I think we have a very interesting theory here about a bot which could be Horatio.
So no, no to any of that.
How about we say goodbye?
I think
I
this is
just
the
want
end of
to
the green
see the
screen,
result of this.
We just like, alright.
Falling.
Goodbye to my.
It's perfect.
This is great.
Don't do anything.
Yeah, just leave it
Oh,
like this.
so this is
I
a
think
brick
this is
wall.
amazing.
I can hide it.
Oh my god.
You put so much effort.
I put so much effort to put that
Try
thing
to-
on, and there was no. Okay.
All right, so moving on.
No, yeah.
Someone was asking whether the Vultures came from Auriga, and the question is, of course, no. The Vultures and the United Empire share the same origin. Both of them come from the planets. Well, basically, both the Vultures and the United Empire were originally the Mizari, and they came from a planet whose name escapes me, which was insert planet name here. So that's when the Vultures actually crash landed on Auriga and started to form a society of recluse and did what they had to do to survive. Whereas the United Empire were settlers from the same place who went to a different area, and whatever happened to the original Mizari was lost to time. But now we have two distinct human societies, and they've been apart for a long time. So the Vultures sort of come from Auriga, but it's more like a place they've lived there for a while, as opposed to the original place they come from. I hope that clears that up. Any other lore questions? Please shoot.
So do I make a run for it?
So-
All right,
oh,
this
you-
is gone.
All right. It's too bad that there's not just like someone hiding behind it, like trying to hold it together. Or something.
Yeah,
That
we
would
should
be
have put
great.
somebody.
Um,
Don't we have interns?
so I think, I think if you take the crystal outbot, you can run easily to the second.
Do I? Is it fast enough?
Oh, but yeah, he's fast enough. He's fine. He's one of the fastest characters in the game. Actually, on most of my playthroughs, he was my runner.
Yeah, I got a chokehold here. And
I would just maybe put Elise all the way in the room already, because she's pretty slow.
Is she slower than him? While he has the crystal?
I wouldn't try it and then die on the
Alright.
first level
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because I wanted
yeah.
to be brave.
I'm brave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But maybe you would be dead.
All right.
The problem.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
No,
stressful
he's
music.
not that. He's pretty slow.
Well, with the crystal.
Yeah, but I think no.
Oh.
There's no way she's slower than him.
Yeah, did you know that actually, when you get hit by monsters, you slow down even more?
Do you?
I think so.
Do you? Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that actually.
Not really. It's when there are monsters on the room.
Oh, okay.
In
So
the room, you
don't need to be hit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we got everyone. Let's pack up. Let's go. Without the hands, he says.
What's the first
I thought
floor?
16 minutes for one floor. I think we got a
Yeah,
record here.
that's a new record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, we made it, and we have a bunch of resources as well. So that's pretty cool. I think we have enough science to research something good for next fall. So hopefully we'll get science crystal early enough. All right, second floor.
We'll see about that. So, how many doors do I have? Okay, 2. I got really 10 dust. I'm happy now. So let's go for industry first.
Yeah, I tend to always start with industry. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Do you?
Industry, then food, and maybe some.
Food?
Yeah, science is really like, it's gonna climb on its own anyway.
Yeah, but you don't see the result like immediately on your screen.
Yeah, whereas if your
Which is-
heroes have leveled up thanks to your
Yeah,
food, you're like,
Even the leveling up, the leveling up is so satisfying.
In the first versions, we had dust generator.
Wow.
You could build your dust generator. It was obviously very
Okay, so
overpowered.
should we activate it or not? Chad, the first
Oh.
person to say yes or no, we're gonna do that. Because it's a significant investment in terms of industry, and
Yeah,
we only
30
have
is-
like 50-ish. So are we trying to activate the... Oh, okay, activate. All right.
Yeah. Activate.
Uh,
How much I have?
Let's thank
Oh.
Dakama, who's the...
Oh, Dakimura.
Yeah, he's our web team lead, I think.
Yeah.
And we
Oh, I
got,
didn't
we
see.
got nothing. I think.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
no, oh, did we get dust?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Me too.
Did we get dust? I think the dust, the amount of dust we have actually increased. Quite a
Yeah, maybe.
bit. Activez le nom de Dieu.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on. Wow, that was a garbage room. We didn't even have
Yeah.
like, one module.
They have so much dust. Okay. So this time let's go for food and science after that.
Okay. I mean, even if we say no, you're gonna do whatever you like.
Yeah,
anyway.
pretty much. Yeah. I got a.
Oh, that's the science crystal. Cool.
All right. So what do we got?
I would say reset research maybe. Just try and get a new main module.
Oh come
that's
on.
even worse. Okay, well then I'm gonna say just don't listen to me.
Maybe the
Is this the
Claymore
worst we can
is
have?
Very, visual. We will have a big
Explosion.
explosion.
Okay, well I've never used that one actually.
Pretty
It's
powerful
like
on your shotgun.
Steph is saying level up your heroes, and she's right. You've got like 53.
And you
Yeah,
have
you're
a
right.
small feedback on the portrait to say that you can.
Oh, really?
That's
level up.
52.
Yeah, it's green, the green level number.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It means that you can level up.
Yeah. Being the resident colorblind, I've never noticed this thing. And I didn't even see it now that you're saying that it's here.
Very small.
Well, if you say it's here, I'm like, yeah, okay.
But do I leave Oddbot at level 1, or do I just keep on going with Elise?
I don't know. I think Elise will have its, operator skill in the level.
If you mouse over the level up, you'll see what she's gonna get.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
see if she's
yeah,
gonna get a
it's
passive skill.
So I think it's operator one.
So let's go for this one. Or
I
upgrade
would
that
level
one.
up Oddbot just so because if he gets operator, which is like 2 levels from now maybe,
Yeah.
at least you can leave him behind.
Yeah.
Whereas Elise, you'll still use her to clear the rooms and stuff.
Yeah. So it's a power boost. Okay. So now I have an active.
Someone in the chat, Sard67, saying that maybe we should save some food if we want to recruit people, and that is not that is not a bad idea.
That is
actually.
not that bad, actually.
Yeah. You will find someone.
Yeah, because I need to replace my dying heroes.
Yeah, please don't forget to turn on the light.
Almost.
Yeah, you almost did it. Then I was like, this is the end. This is not a karaoke stream. please.
Okay. Do I put something here? I don't even know if I have enough money. No, I don't. 27. Okay.
Spiked Woolman is asking he's saying that he asked his mates which faction to play for his next Endless Space 2 game, and his mate said he should play the fluffy ones. What's the fluffiest faction in Endless Space 2? Well, that is a good question. I don't think the Fallen really fluffy, being bulky and all.
No, not the
No,
Luminaries.
Luminaries,
No,
I think, a bit
what?
sticky. I don't know if they're sticky
Really?
or icky. They're certainly scaly, maybe.
Yeah.
Are they scaly? I don't even know. They're more like frogs, so maybe slimy.
Maybe the soft one.
So
under
Soft
their
one?
armor.
No,
Oh.
they're not fluffy. Are they?
Maybe.
Well, do you know what the soft? Actually, you can see like they're more like tiny salamanders at some point in the intro video. So what he's saying essentially is try to assimilate the Kalgyros. Oh, the beard of the Emperor is fluffy. I guess that could work.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, Doctor was saying that Horatio is fluffy and perfect,
No,
but
no.
I think
Horatio
you should.
has
I think
no-
you should keep this kind of stuff for your fanfiction, maybe, and stop bothering Twitch chat with it.
All right, so now I'm in a struggle because before the stream I was saying to some people here that if I found the exits, I'd just go for it.
Okay, so you were telling people how you usually die in the game.
I didn't. I
So
didn't
this
die.
is-
I
this
didn't
is
die.
completely bad idea.
I
In the
died
first
once. Actually, the
draw-
guy. I died only once, and the guy that
Alright,
killed
okay,
me was
okay.
the champion.
Let me. I'm gonna let you finish with that terrible train of thought. Twitch chat, do you want him to just remove the crystal and skip the level? That is a bad idea. The couch is saying no. The mouse is saying yes. What are we doing?
But you are the player.
Yeah.
But
I'm not the player. I'm a follower. I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah, you should really explore
Yeah.
all the first.
Please
floor.
Please
No.
no. Okay,
exactly.
we have
Please don't. For
people
the
are
love
not
of God.
that bold.
But we
Big reward though.
we had that during the
But
early
yeah,
access
let's not
because
go for
at
that.
first the exits always spawn in the last rooms, and we changed all the generation system to have these events placed at the generation of the dungeon, in fact. And so obviously we now can't know where you will find the exits, and you have to decide if you want to go or just exploit all the resources of the floor.
Yeah, I think it would be a waste to not farm up in one of the easiest levels of the game.
That's right.
At least get some resources.
Yeah.
Didn't you meet a hero or something?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you can add the piece of equipment.
Yeah.
I think it's a sword. I think a bot uses spears only.
Does
So
he?
you can't use it. Too bad.
You. Oh.
Yeah, but maybe you will find another
Yeah,
heroes. and-
maybe you could find like Troy Pequeno or Sarah Numas, and they would the key cast. So
Do you think I need to do a choke point somewhere because I'm.
yeah, well, yes, because whatever the strategy is, it's gonna get you killed.
Yeah.
I think the
That's
science
too
crystal
weird.
would be good. Like the thing you can do with this one is you can open one of the doors, but not the one leading to your crystal, so that they always go back through the choke,
Yeah.
and then you just open it at the end. Like,
I just put a chokehold here. Yeah. 3 prisoner.
it's not much. But
It's not much, but I could. There's nothing spawning here. For now, it might be enough. And next time, I'm gonna like.
famous last words. And now,
Famous, exactly, man.
I feel enough.
Amen. So, alright. Let's just go for it. I'm gonna put Alba here just so they don't spawn. Alright, so I'm on.
Monsters again.
Just one.
I'm a bit scared though. She's losing so much health!
The question about what I was saying, if we try to make it the exit be the last room. Well, yes, in the first version it was the case, but we changed it because we wanted to create this dilemma, between just
Ooh.
keep on the floor or just when you see when you know that you can't do anything on the floor, you just go when you find the exit.
I have some kind of. Oh, sorry.
Also, the problem with the exits in the last room, because we don't know when you will open this last and where, and so there was an exploit where you can just leave the last room
Oh, nice.
next to the first room, and so have your exit always in the next room. So it was very easy to exploit.
I guess that reinforces the theme of the game, which is like your choices are what is going to kill you eventually. So if you decide to play an easy instead of too easy, well, you're probably gonna die because you think this is like a normal, nice kind of game that's just it's easy mode. And maybe you're gonna have challenge, but not just die in level 1. Or surely I found the exit. I'm just gonna take the crystal and bugger off.
This is a weird game because you can play. There's like a lot of different playstyles. My playstyle is to be really fast and trying to speed run it and to reach the end, to reach the exit as fast as I can. You can also be like really thoughtful
So
about
what's
what
your
you're gonna do.
what's your best score then?
Okay.
Speedrunner.
That's not
For
kind
example,
that's the kind of question
how
I
many
want to answer
time-
though.
12 minutes to level 3 or something.
And that time did you use the active pause, for example?
Yeah, I'm gonna level up. I didn't see it. You're right. So I still go for a bot now. It's gonna
I
get
think you're
passive.
gonna- I
Yeah,
think you're gonna get
it's a good
upgrades.
idea.
Do I
Yeah,
get-
you
oh
got
yeah.
upgrades, so now you can
Alright.
put it in the
So where do I
whatever
put
room, I
him?
guess.
Science or?
Did you eventually? Oh, you didn't research anything, I think.
I don't think I did.
So
I think there was nothing
it's
interesting.
the science crystals on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it. And I have some kind of a dilemma because I can't open these doors since I'm gonna breach up this thing,
As I told you, you can open the one in between. Just don't open the second door leading to the same room.
Yeah.
Someone was asking, what kind of XP you had before writing to Amplitude? And so I think this is a question for you.
Yeah, in fact, it's my first game, and I arrived at Amplitude 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and yeah, it was my first job, my first real job, because I've done some internship in a very interesting, game like serious game or learning game on iPad. It was a very interesting experience.
So you did serious stuff, and then you did like tongue-in-cheek, I'm gonna try and murder you stuff with Dungeon of the Endless. That's a nice balance, I think. It kind of evens out.
All right, there's a good chance I die, and I don't know why. There's no reason for me to say that, but there's a good chance. Okay, no.
Well, you found some dust, and you found like a factory, industry factory.
They're
Okay,
gonna
you got a
spawn
wave up
everywhere.
top. What's the?
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, gather your heroes.
Whoa.
You can use your, you can use your skills. Yeah, you've got one guy heading for the kids there. I don't want to stop him.
It doesn't do damage.
Well, he's got no gear, and he's level like what, 3?
2. Oh, come
I mean,
on,
it's
kill
about-
him.
But also, you have an active skill you can use if you want to murder
Yeah, but
people.
it's like a 3. How much?
All
yeah,
of them
3
have
turn
a
cooldown.
3-turn cooldown. It's just that you can use your science to reset the cooldown. Sometimes it's really worth it, like with Nanol's cooking with gas, I think. And I think it's the one that does damage over time, or is it the one that gives you dust for heroes you kill? I'm not sure. I think it's got both.
Yeah, sorry, I don't really remember.
Well, we'll see.
Sorry.
We'll see if we get to him. As we mentioned in his portrait on Meet the Team on the blog a couple of months back, Nano is actually inspired by one of our concept artists, Ronan, who's basically the kind of like the chef of the house, because every lunch he cooks for a group of very privileged people.
No, you are part of it.
Among which I
You're a
am.
privileged guy.
Yeah, I have the chance of. So today for lunch I had avocado pesto gnocchi, which was delicious. So yes, please.
Really?
So yeah, this character has a real story.
New
And-
character.
Yeah, new character. Who's this? Scroig. Oh, that's actually a necrophage. So
Yeah, go for it.
yes.
I got 24 exactly. So if next fight if I die, that's because of you.
No, that's clearly on you because you have a bunch of options you can fall back on. But okay, I'm glad you've already started assigning the blame.
Yeah, no, it's the way
I don't
do
remember
things.
every skill, but I remember that this one have a very cool,
Animation.
and skill for to attack all the mobs in the
Oh, yeah.
room.
He
Last
raises
Supper.
the attack
Not,
in the
not
room.
this one, but the
25,
red scarf
26. That's too much. That's way too much. Okay, so.
I think he may use the sword. I'm not sure if he uses the sword or a
yeah.
spear.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
right.
maybe it's
Good thing.
spear.
No.
I know he
But-
uses spear as well.
You will be able to use something that we add during early access, which is the backpack, that allow you to keep
Transfer items, yeah.
three items.
Just right, yeah. All right.
Something that the player obviously asks.
Oh, why
a
did
lot.
I do that? Okay.
Follow-up question to that was, in order to get hired at Amplitude as a game designer, what would you suggest? That is a very, very wise question. I think you're going to have to be a bit more specific than this. Obviously, sometimes we hired more junior team members, in which case a suggestion would be get as much experience as you can, like do game jams, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. We tend to participate every year basically. It's not tend to as much as we just do it. We participate in the Global Game Jam, which takes place in January, with a local game making school, Isar Digital. So that's a very good opportunity to just in a very friendly and supportive setting, just start working on games. It's not about creating a finished product as much as learning new things and putting yourself out of your comfort zone, because the more things you're familiar with, the better you will be as a game designer, because you'll have more tools at your disposal to solve the puzzles of creating games. Yeah, that's
so
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm good at this.
We really
So good at
look.
this. So what do I do?
We're looking for this kind of experience when we do some interview of a new game designer, and I think almost all the game designers at Amplitude Studio are really jam addict. We do just so much jam every year. That's the kind of thing we like.
Yeah, we even wanted to create ours at some point, but it's just too much.
One day.
One day it will happen, maybe.
Hope so. Hopefully. So, I got options there.
None of them are good, I think. Like you have the
Don't say that.
mighty dark corridor of doom, which you
Yeah.
don't want to open because you don't have the dust to light this up. So I think you're only.
Do I have a
Hold on, where are your open doors?
My open doors? What do you mean?
Oh, so this is the last door of the level, actually. No, there's one at
there's
the
one
bottom,
here.
okay.
There's one here.
Okay, all right. Well, then it's your one option. You don't have. any
Yeah,
more,
it's
right?
actually one option, but I want to be like, do I set one guy? Oh, maybe I should put up.
Do you have do you have
here.
some prisoner prods around your? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I
use
got a
some
little
of
bit
them.
here, a little bit here, but I don't have anything there. And I didn't even put like another industrial
What are the
generator.
chances of getting hired if I make a Horatio dating simulator? I think you'll make many friends on the team because we have a bunch of people who are just really weird this
Yeah.
way. Some of them actually enjoy making games that are really just plain weird. Not even like kind of quirky, just like weird stuff. But I'm not sure if this would increase your chances.
I think.
But showing that you have, certain love and knowledge of the game always helps. So by all means, if you get on this Horatio dating simulator, that would be so
Please
amazing.
do so.
You have like a gallery of just Horatio, but it's different clones of him, and you can choose the one you want, and they're all trying to be the same guy. That would be good.
So I got a Fusi.
Okay, so you can give it to Elise because she
Yeah.
uses machine guns.
And I think our
How much DPS did I get?
interview
Oh,
process.
1.5.
I think we are like 3 or 4 max steps in the process, in the hiring process.
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think like the fact that Riot and Blizzard have these really long hiring processes, that because these companies are a lot more massive than we are, so we also do like the culture fits, try to see if you get along with the others, and if everybody's really interested in collaborating with you as a colleague. But because we don't have 200 people on site, or 300 or 500, whatever, it goes a lot faster. And are we going to survive this? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure we do, but Elise is really slow, so she didn't tank for that. But we're calling, man. It's a breeze. But they destroyed my module.
Yeah, well, that was gonna happen, really.
Mhm.
Like, you
Yeah.
have a bunch of these monsters that really go for your modules, and that, like, 3 prisoner prods, that was not really enough, I think.
Yeah,
We can cover one more room.
we can pour that one so I don't have to put anybody.
I would probably not necessarily, but more like one of the hallways on the left, just so that you don't have like 3 or 4 rooms
Way too
stacking.
much? Okay.
I don't know if there is only one room at the top. Maybe it's interesting to just cut this branch and
Okay.
and have the checkpoints a bit.
But then, like, maybe you could have like a massive wave.
What I'm trying to do is just leaving Obba here. We have
I think
3 there. That's not that big of a wave.
What is the purpose of the stream? Well, this stream is just basically Dungeon of the Endless.
we don't know.
And-
Stream run. We're watching Atto kind of stream and struggle with trying to not die. I think Sophia is doing a banging job of barely staying alive, which is really about the best I can say for him.
And we might have little things to say.
Yeah, we might have a couple of things to say at the end, which is why maybe let's finish this level and then we'll
I think we're good for this, yeah. Let's finish this thing. I'll continue this
exploring.
run on the weekend.
And last interview being on site, do you fly people to Paris constantly? I'm not sure we've really
Oh,
ever...
damn.
Yeah, that's the end, guys.
That's not the end.
I'm not sure how often we fly
love this
people to
guy.
Paris.
Go
Like
ahead.
this monster.
Yeah.
He was a nightmare to deal with. I hate him.
It was a very good thing to design, you know. But yes, I think we try to meet in person.
Yeah, we try to meet people.
Yeah, at least one time before hiring somebody, because it's so much better, you know, than on the Skype things. It's very not the same thing.
So I need to end this thing.
To the question, is this a Dota only stream? Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is Dotty on the stream.
We like Dota, deal with it. Okay, so are we gonna make it to the to the exits? Frankly, I think we have so little dust in this on this floor that
Frankly, I just want to go for it. This is the thing I've been wanting
we have
to do.
no other choice.
And we need to go. And we need to. Okay, so let's go for this. So which one do I take? Who's the fastest?
That would be Outbot, I think.
That'd be Outbot?
Is it Outbot? I think Scorix Spice.
I don't know
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
Square
I don't know
usually.
Score. 36
speed,
and
I think Outbot probably has the same.
no 34.
Okay,
So
it's close enough.
Yeah.
okay, so I can level him.
Just yeah.
There's no reason for you to do that, but I wanted to do it. All right. So I put
I
Ellis
would
there.
turn off the lights in the room just on the right,
Yeah.
and just let it up ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always better to have your part.
Not this one, but this
Forward.
one. And our butt's gonna go straight ahead. Okay,
You've
we
got
should.
Dungeon of the Endless on the Endless that you haven't played it. Well, that's a pity, man.
Sure.
Yeah, you should. Actually, Dungeon of the Endless, when I moved to Paris to join Amplitude, was the game I had installed on my computer, and I didn't have the internet at all, well, until they set it up. And so I played it and played it and played it, and it does not reflect on my Steam count of hours, and otherwise it would be like maybe on the 100 hours.
Okay, it's not gonna go well at all.
How's the learning curve? Well, I
Yeah.
think everyone will tell you that you'll die, but you'll learn something. You'll be like, that was a terrible idea. Should not have done this.
Oh. Yeah.
With
Told
the
you.
hands. Okay, well, I didn't believe in you. What's the goal of the game? Well, basically, you crash into the heart of the dungeon at the start of the game.
Which is a
Uh,
very big laboratory.
Yeah, as you can see, you've got like a whole bunch of floors. You've got 12 to clear. They're all randomly generated, so each playthrough will be different. You'll meet different heroes, different monsters, and all the events will also change. So the purpose will be to try and escort the crystal from the start of the level to the end, so you can take it to the next level with you and eventually outside. It is very, very hard, and that's why we love it, I think.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
All right.
So maybe.
Shall we cut it here? I think we're at 5:30. That was the original end date. I think that's pretty good.
All
So
right.
okay, guys, thanks for sticking with us. We've got one more thing to say. That's the moment some of you have been waiting for.
Can I get a drum roll, please? There's
we
no
have
reason
drums?
for a drum.
That is
Sorry
all.
for that. Sorry.
All right,
That is bad.
let's go
we
for
have
it.
to do it.
And I'm gonna disappear.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is what we've coming for you guys. Dungeon of the Endless is 3 years old today. So we're releasing the digital art book, which is 80 pages of pixel art goodness for all Dungeon of the Endless owners. It will be available for free on Steam, provided as long as you have Dungeon of the Endless. So considering that the game is discounted pretty much every time there is a sale, I don't think that if you're here, there is a very strong chance that you don't have it, but if you don't have it already, there is a very good chance that you will have it available for a very good price, at your favorite retailer. So it's not available just now. It will be available a bit later tonight. Just gotta upload it on Steam and check that everything's fine. So the process is really simple. You'll go to the store page. You will have it in in the DLC list. You'll just click on it, and normally you should install. It will be basically downloaded to your game folder. So then it will be a PDF format, and enjoy. As you can see on the bottom right, you have like sprite sheets and everything. So if you're very patient and you really have nothing better to do, you can even try and recreate the sprites.
You can try to read the
Oh
sprite
yeah. If you close your eyes really quickly, it's like cinema. You know?
But you
It's
will
the
see
same.
the really the talents of our pixel artist Simon, which is very interesting to see frame by frame. You will see all the body deform and change and all the details with the sprite sheet. It's very interesting.
Okay, so yeah, as you can see on the bottom left, also a gallery of all the monsters. I don't think I've even seen 2/3 of these. Like, of course, the Titans and the Rhinos, all these awful monsters that I hate. But there's a bunch of anecdotes as well from the people who worked on the game. So really, we hope you like it. And no, it does not have loot boxes. As for wallpapers, I don't think there are any wallpapers really, but
That's something that's gonna be shared on social media or things like that. So if you want some wallpapers, it needs to be on our Twitter, and just follow on Twitter, and we will find a way to give you some wallpapers for Dirty.
Can people even hear you? Or are we just staring at you because we? Cause
No, they can hear me. They can
Okay,
hear me.
they
They can't.
just cannot
They
see
can't
you.
see me,
Alright,
but
that's
they
fine.
can hear me.
That's like a spooky voice from nowhere. Okay, so that's pretty much it. As for the art of Benjamin Ellis, we might even have a page on the forum that is just called a thread on the forum that is just called the art of Benjamin Ellis or something. I know we have one for Endless Space too, so someone probably created it for Dungeon. Otherwise, as Eto was saying, we intend to share, start sharing a bit more of the content of our games because really you guys are just all clamoring for it, and there is no reason not to use this beautiful artwork as wallpaper. We have a bunch of these printed around the office, so we get to enjoy them, but you really don't. Not as much as you should, anyway. So we hope you like it, and don't hesitate to let us know how much, whether you're happy or not. Well, we really hope you're happy. So please tell us you're happy, on social media, on Steam, on our forums, Facebook, everywhere. And with this, I think we're going to say goodbye. So let's go back to a camera where we can actually see your face.
Oh, you want to say so? We can go back to the game again.
Right,
Hey.
go back to the game. So yeah, again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for bearing with us and helping us troubleshoot this new setup with 2 cameras at once and no screen, no sound at all.
It's gonna be better next time, I promise. This
It's
is my
gonna improve
bad.
anyway. It's gonna. So again, thanks for joining, and we'll see you soon for new adventures.
Goodbye.